What is going on, everybody, in the digital asset space and the XRP community? Hope you're having a great Monday. I've noticed a trend probably over the past few months. There seems to be quite a bit of fantastic news that comes out on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then it generally slows down on Thursday or Friday. So today we had a big day with news as far as adoption is concerned with digital assets. Mastercard accelerates crypto card partner program, making it easier for consumers to hold and activate cryptocurrencies. WireX becomes the first native currency platform to be granted principal membership license. And this goes into talk about this move comes as WireX becomes the first native cryptocurrency platform to be granted a Mastercard principal membership, allowing it to directly issue payment cards. The cryptocurrency market continues to mature, and Mastercard is driving it forward, creating safe and secure experiences for consumers and businesses in today's economy. Accepted at millions of merchants worldwide, accelerating innovation. Mastercard principal membership enables WireX to issue payment cards directly to consumers, making it easier for people to buy, hold, and exchange multiple traditional currencies and cryptocurrencies. Customers can instantly convert their cryptocurrencies into traditional fiat currency, which can be spent everywhere Mastercard is accepted around the world. Currency will always enter Mastercard's network as traditional fiat currencies, or as traditional fiat. Users will also benefit from WireX's crypto-backed rewards program, which automatically gives customers up to 1.5% back in Bitcoin for every purchase made in store. This is obviously huge, people. We all know how big Mastercard is. You're not aware about WireX. WireX supports a number of digital assets. Right now, this may be a little bit old. They may have more now. WireX, as of this article, supported Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, Waves, Wallow, DAI, Nano, XLM, and its own token, the WireX token. And we see back from this is a Unilever report through KPMG, where I think this is from 2018 or so, 2017. I can't remember if this was one of the ones that Stuart in the XRP Twitter sphere found or Darren found, but I always go back to this as a reference point. Payments. Mastercard cross-border business-to-business payments and remittances, blockchain-based payments and smart tags for predefined events under insurance policy allows for increasingly eased reimbursement experience as well as speed of funds received. And then they have in parentheses, Ripple Payments blockchain solution. So we do know, at least from that one document through KPMG, that Mastercard does have ties with Ripple. That does not mean that they're utilizing XRP, but there have been other situations in the past. I believe Mastercard was in the bidding war for Earthport. We know that Earthport is RippleNet as well. Now today, this is also huge. I mean, huge for adoption. PayPal selects Paxos as the crypto supplier for its new service. I know Paxos has, I think it's like a stable coin that they utilize on their blockchain platform. However, Paxos just announced custody solutions as well. Fintech giant PayPal is planning to roll out crypto trading on its platform. The firm has reportedly chosen Paxos to handle the supply of digital assets for its new service. A report unveiled this news on July 20th, citing two people familiar with the matter. Per the publication, this move would see PayPal become one of the most prominent traditional firms to hop onto the crypto bandwagon. In so doing, the company would join other publicly traded payment providers such as Square and Robinhood. I mean, this is gigantic, everybody. We all know how big PayPal is. And you go back here, so they just said that they're going to be utilizing Paxos as a crypto supplier. I think this was about a week or two ago. Paxos introduces Paxos crypto brokerage service to power digital asset buying and selling in any product. And this leads us into Revolut. Revolut US is the first partner to leverage Paxos crypto brokerage for US customers of its market-leading consumer banking application. With the integration, Paxos custodies all crypto assets on behalf of Revolut US users, provides access to deep liquidity, so Revolut US users have great trading and prices and offer off-the-shelf historical pricing and market data, et cetera, et cetera. So Revolut US is leveraging Paxos crypto brokerage. Now, Revolut, I know it obviously has the US portion. I don't believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, I may be wrong, I don't believe XRP is available in the US yet. I think this is just in the UK still. But again, this is just more adoption, everybody. Mastercard and PayPal are absolutely huge. I know that this was probably posted about a year or two also, basically stating that, hold on, let me get in here. Ripple Labs provides a network enabling real-time payments across borders in different currencies. Its clients include 2 of the top 4 global banks and 4 of the top 20 US banks, Bank of America, HSBC, Western Union, Zoom, XOOM, which is a PayPal service, and American Express among them. Again, does not mean they're utilizing XRP, but we know that there's relationships with RippleNet there. All right, also today, Bank of France. Bank of France comes out with their list of successful applicants for central bank digital currency experiments. We have some very familiar candidates here, and I suggest that you guys maybe go and watch Lee from SPQR Media. That's the letters SPQR, and then Media. He did a great video yesterday on central bank digital currencies. A lot of it had to do with Accenture. If you're not aware, Accenture facilitates the software integration for RippleNet into their banking clients and whoever else. It's Accenture and CGI, I believe. Okay, so this is through the Central Bank of France, though, and this was just posted today. Accenture, Euroclear, HSBC, Eisnes, Liquidshare, Prosper US, Seba Bank. Seba Bank is like a completely crypto bank. Societe Generale. We could see here Ripple and Rice Bank. This is Accenture right here, and right down below, delivered together with Accenture and Ripple. We know that Ripple is an Accenture partner. You also here have from the Bank of France back in 2016. These banking institutions operate on a timeline, and they consistently go back, and you can always find good information if you go back and then see kind of the steps that they move forward with. They're talking right about XRP and the Bank of France's financial stability review of 2016. Virtual currency such as XRP could also be used as an intermediary asset to bridge any currency pair. Now we get into... This was a cool website, actually, and I had not seen this website before, and this is like, I guess, a sidebar here, but this is bit.com, BITT.com /CBDC TAC Hub. There's a ton of news on here. I was trying to find the next, this right here, which is, I did a video about this, and I couldn't remember when it was from, and it was from earlier this year. But this takes you all the way back. It does Project Ubin, it goes Project Stella, all this stuff. It's a great website to use as a source. So whoever did this, big shout out. This is awesome. Okay, now this is Bank of France. This is earlier this year, back in February, central bank digital currencies. And it talks directly about Ripple. Units issued on the wholesale central bank digital currencies native blockchain could be transferred to other blockchains, since the attributes of a unit of the wholesale CBDC may be integrated in a crypto asset circulating on another blockchain, which is possible on Ethereum and Ripple. This Seba Bank here, I know they directly deal in crypto too. I posted about Seba Bank. I did a video about them a couple videos back. I can't remember the tie-in, but they're definitely blockchain. Now, the end of this is just going to be some news here, but I decided to put the good portion up front. So if you feel like hanging around, great. If not, do what you want to do. You do you. All right, United Nations. This is interesting. There's a ton of blockchain in here. This just came out, I believe, overnight. Youth, social entrepreneurship, and the 2030 agenda. What I find interesting about this, and again, there's a lot about blockchain in here. You always see agendas that align with 2 dates, at least from what I see. I always see the year 2025, and I always see the year 2030. 2030 is basically a green initiative, carbon neutral, green finance, green economy. 2025 has to do with platform rollouts, basically ISO 20022. The deadline for migration, complete migration, is 2025. Okay, Romania is on the way to blockchain and crypto regulation, the EU and the European Central Bank. This is just about additional adoption here across the space. This was cool. I saw this today. Data 443. If you're not aware, Data 443 has a class of docs implementation for blockchain, which is a GDPR, basically a WordPress document that allows integration. There's like a ton of internet organizations that have to comply with GDPR, and Data 443 facilitates that here. But today they also operate a Ripple validator, and Data 443 risk mitigation scores again secures contract with the NFL's Pittsburgh Steelers to provide the Airlock secure sports management platform. I believe they also deal with Miami Dolphins. You can look up Data 443 though, and XRP, because they do run a validator. Okay, now this was interesting today too. This is in India. Government plans to reduce the number. First part of the plan will be to sell majority stakes in Bank of India, Central Bank of India, India Overseas Bank, UCO Bank, Bank of Maharashtra, I pronounced that wrong, Punjab, and Sindh Bank, leading to an effective privatization of these state-owned lenders. So they're privatizing more than half of the state-owned banks to reduce the number of government-owned lenders to just 5, basically. All right, this is Siam Commercial Bank, which we can see here is also RippleNet. And it looks like they're going after Grab and Gojek for delivery food, which just maybe not that huge, but they talk about Ripple in this. The new company will integrate 50,000 restaurants into the Robinhood application by the end of this year, and most of the existing clients of Siam Commercial Bank. So that may be pretty big here down the line. Chronicled and Deloitte allied to accelerate blockchain in the life sciences and healthcare industry, including fighting medication counterfeits and COVID-19 treatment. Now, the IMF prepared a G20 surveillance note, which just came out on July 18th. It's talking about the 3 phases that are going on right now of the crisis response: entering lockdown, tentative easing, and escape, which is investing in resilience, managing inflation, and dealing with legacies. So this is pretty interesting too. They don't directly talk about blockchain in this, but they do basically talk about legacy systems. They talk about recovery. They talk about a little bit about interoperability, I believe. Now, also, the Treasury launches a review into the fintech sector. This is in the UK. You can see here HM Treasury fintech strategy review, terms for reference. So they're all dealing in fintech. And then this was interesting, just as like a little sidebar here. This is a World Bank presentation from R3, and it talks about R3's technology stack. We always hear about Corda. We always hear about existing market services. We always hear about Ethereum, Ripple, Chain, how all these are going to interoperate. And they're telling you right here that there's basically a shared services platform that facilitates directly through an interoperability / API layer where you'll have all of these services come together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a lot. The biggest takeaway from this, besides all just the random news at the end, was, Mastercard and PayPal integrations with crypto assets, which is freaking giant. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I do have a cool video that I was going to do about Interledger. I found some really interesting stuff about Interledger today and yesterday, but I didn't want to make this video overly long. I'm sure it already is. So, all right, later.